everybody's getting into the car right now. They can hear you.
Okay, well, Heather and I are going to meet you guys over there at Skip's Tattoo Parlor.
Okay, great. And what is on the agenda as far as the overview of what we need to do today?
Okay, well, listen, I think if Brandon can make sure all the GoPros are set up, and Frank can focus on ensuring that the Panasonic 170s and 200s are ready to roll, and John, you know, you're always great with the sound equipment, so if you can make sure that all the mics have been tested, ready to go when we get going, I think everything will be awesome. I'm really excited. I know Skip's going to do an amazing job. He's got, 18 years of experience. I'm sure he's going to give me an amazing tattoo. I'm really excited.
Okay, awesome. So we're on our way, and we'll see you there in a couple minutes.
Okay, see you soon.
Alrighty, bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
John, you're doing an amazing job with the sound. When you said that.
Well, but his amazing came out much better. It sounded real. It didn't sound like it was a you know what I'm saying?
I'm not talking about that.
And it sounds...
It's amazing.
I'm just talking about the way he talked about the sound, and he emphasized it because the sound's been messed up. He did that as like a jab.
Yeah, I'm sure. Bruce staring contest, you and me now, go.
You retards.
I will not cave. I will not
wait,
cave.
Is blinking
She
included?
already blinked.
Yeah.
Blinking.
Oh, you looked away.
I have to look at the car.
Well, you lose.
Oh, you
That's
lose.
all that was.
Too damn
is
bad.
Oh, no, they're good. Too damn bad. You lose.
You lose.
There are 308 million unique people living in the U.S. 49 million of those people have at least one tattoo. This is Pins and Needles, and we're looking for people with ink, or people who want ink. We want to hear your stories. Find out what inspires you, and above all, get to know who you really are.
This is a commitment to something that I believe in very strongly.
Because you shouldn't judge a person from the outside until you understand them from the inside.
So today you're going to meet Bruce Terry. He's the creator and executive producer for a company called Pins and Needles.
Bruce was born in Toronto. He had a modest upbringing and was raised with his sister by a very loving mother and father. He is a very charismatic and detail-oriented person who is a friend to many and longs to explore.
I was married for 33 years to a wonderful, beautiful woman. I have 3 grown daughters who I'm very proud of. I worked in international companies and traveled the world successfully with great people. I was very happy. And then something happened.
This change began with an epiphany, a few personal missteps, and ended with a new life purpose.
I was intellectually stimulated by her background. I was intellectually stimulated by the differences between what her life was and had been and mine. There was a sensation associated with that, both in terms of the touch and the texture and the stories, and there was an eroticism associated with it that I'd never experienced before. I had to get used to the public reaction too, and again, it's one of the things that caused my reaction, because long after I was accustomed to them, I'd never, been with someone with tattoos before.
He decided one day that I don't know, how do you say this? I fell in love with the stripper, and he kind of took his money and he started a production company. Half of his net worth he put into this production company called Pins and Needles.
The decision that I made to pursue this in particular, not necessarily the separation from my wife or any of these other things, but the decision to pursue this is really pursuing an artistic outlet and an emotional outlet that my corporate life didn't allow it.
Bruce is determined to help the masses understand why people get tattoos. Even the motto of his company, Pins and Needles, which was created to explore tattoo culture, states, "You shouldn't judge a person from the outside until you understand them from the inside." He was so motivated that he hired a production team to help chronicle his and others' journeys into the tattoo world. They work together as an extended family in hopes that tattoos will act as a catalyst to accepting and understanding all of our individual journeys.
Today they're going to shoot at 1603 and you're going to learn what happens when a guy gets the logo of the company that he created tattooed on his arm.
Really excited to get the tattoo at 1603 because it was actually the ultimate sign of my commitment to the vision and my belief in the vision of Pins and Needles. And I was delighted that Skip was doing it. Skip is a renowned tattoo artist. He's excellent both as an artist and as a tattoo artist. Hey, how are you, Skip? Good to see you, man. Looking forward to this. This is Brandon. Hey, Brandon's one of our videographers and editors.
Very cool. I think that'll be really fun. You want to work on it now?
Excellent. Let's go back and do it.
So I think if we possibly position something like this, where maybe that comes over the side of it instead of bringing it out here, we do want to have it kind of connected. So. Yeah. I'm gonna make stencils and do all the stuff.
Where do you want that go cam?
Well,
I'm gonna shave. I get to shave his arm too.
yeah.
Why wouldn't I put a camera between my boobs? I mean, that's what they're there for. They're like a shelf. I call them my Chester drawers.
Any boob cam footage? Excuse me.
Does it make you nervous?
Having boobs in my face? Not at all.
You're allowed to look at them. That's what they're there for, right?
Can I borrow you for a minute?
Sure, absolutely.
Man, it's pouring.
You know, I can't say enough good things about Ashley. It's the reason that I put her in charge of the project. It's the reason I put her in charge of me. While we were at the parlor, she took me outside and asked me one more time whether or not I wanted to get the tattoo. And to be honest, there's very little she does that could really bother me, but you know, this is a commitment to something that I believe in very strongly. And I'd had a little bit of enough of that at that point.
It's not like a lineage tattoo. It's not like your children's names. These are things that you're going to have forever, things that you don't regret. So I took him outside just so he can get a better understanding of, one, what he's about to do, and two, as a friend, I just want to make sure that he's happy with the decision he's about to make. All right, I just wanted to ask to be sure.
No, thank you.
Okay?
I appreciate that.
I don't want you to do anything that you'd end up regretting.
When we have our first major accomplishment on the show, then I'll definitely get it on the chest too.
You could get it in calligraphy.
You could get in Costa Rican.
Costa Rican? Mm-hmm. What is Costa Rican?
You never heard of that?
No.
It's like their most popular font that they use for tattoos.
I didn't know that. I trust Heather enough. If she said it's Costa Rican, it's Costa Rican.
Costa Rican? Seriously? I made it up. Like, why wouldn't I? You can't believe anything I say.
Hold it up. Just straight there. Let's take a look at that. Close your fist. I like that. And the biggest thing is actually I do want you to take a look at it in the mirror. So if you want to walk over and take a look at it.
Okay, we'll do.
Just
Plain is it? Time to get some ink. Well, and the fact that it's, you know, an apprenticed art form and that you have real artists doing this. Because I don't even think a lot of people with tattoos give enough thought to that.
And I think a lot of that's what tattooing is. It marks a moment in your life. And maybe it's a milestone, maybe it's a breakup, maybe it's an achievement, an accomplishment, or just something that you're putting behind you. That's what it's here for. You know, and the time and the process that it takes to get tattooed is all part of that.
Yep.
The experience that you have with the artist, the experience you have with the people in their shop, the experience that you have from start to finish is all of it. It's not just the tattoo time.
Yep.
I look at it as it's a symbol. It's a picture of what, if a picture says 1,000 words, then a tattoo has to say at least 1,000,000. Because it's the picture that hurts to make.
Wow. See the edge of my cartilage there? I just have to go over here now.
You have to go over there?
The tattoo's done. It was an amazing experience. I'm really excited about it. The placement was beyond what I could have imagined because Skip lined it up with this cartilage line that I didn't even know I had. I looked at it in the mirror when it was done, and I was truly amazed at how well it fit. And so now this is the start of something really important. Now we're going to take this message of pins and needles and what we represent to the rest of the world, and we're going to help everyone understand that you can't judge someone from the outside until you understand them from the inside. In fact, I'm so excited, I'm going to go get another one right now. That's if Ashley will let me.